that? Wow, I want that bedroom.
I knew there was another room in this house.
That bedroom's beautiful.
I was frustrated because I couldn't understand what I was supposed to be looking for. They kept zooming in on the books. I saw the books on the screen. It made me think about the books that were in my room on my own shelf, so I started to put two and two together. And finally I figured out, look in the books. Honestly, I felt like the biggest idiot. Congratulations, you have discovered the first clue to the secret room. You may keep this information to yourself or share it with others. Something inside of me just said, find it yourself, keep it to yourself, because I think it would have just caused this mass hysteria throughout the house. North, south, east, west, without a sense of direction, you can't complete your first quest. I had to read it 3 times to get a sense of what I was actually looking for. The keyword was direction. I was thinking either a compass or a map or something. I'm looking for something that has direction, something that symbolizes direction. I couldn't find anything in my room, so I came downstairs and I started thinking about it.
You all right over there? What's wrong?
Huh? I was just trying to take it all in and try to figure it out on my own. I wasn't sure what to think. And I had this giant secret and I was really frustrated because I couldn't figure it out. There was something that I needed to find, but I didn't know what.
Some people were meant to do certain things, and I don't know if anybody else feels that way. And I don't want to get too deep, but I was meant to be a fireman. Being a fireman for me is not just a job. It is a calling, and it is a part of who we are. It's not just what we do. I got a buddy of mine. His name's Jeff, and we went to the academy together. We hit it off right away. It was kind of like being in this house.
Somehow the conversation came about brotherhood amongst firefighters and how dedicated they are and how close they become.
And life is so precious because it can turn on a dime. After 9/11, I was talking to Jeff, and I said, Jeff, listen, and you know, he's close to my family. My kids love him. My kids just love him. And I said, if anything happens to me, I need you to take care of my family. And he says to me, Eric, he goes, I'll do what I can, but if I'm on scene with you, you're not dying alone. I got emotional a couple times tonight. Maybe it just goes to show you how much I truly care about my family.
Wow.
So when you talk about the brotherhood, that's what we talk about.
One thing I like about Eric is he seems to have a really good heart, and I really admire his profession. It's awesome.
I know that every day that there's a possibility I might not come home in the morning to my family.
You're a hero, because not everybody can sit here and be so unselfish. I just connected to him. He's got a good head on his shoulders, just like myself. He's got a good heart. He's genuine. We're kind of the same.
I love being alive.
Absolutely.
Cheers, everyone.
Yeah, cheers to life.
Cheers to Eric.
Absolutely. Cheers to Eric.
Cheers. Yeah, we're good. We're all good. I think initially, when we came into this house, Michael, myself, James, and Kaser had an alliance to make it to the Final Four. I have another alliance with Yvette. She is looking for her and I to get to the Final Two. This week, you're going to start seeing a lot of alliances.
Yeah. Eric, the fireman, the captain, Cappy. He is honestly my backbone in this game.
Let me tell you something. I'm working my way into role, and I'm talking some sense to that guy.
I don't trust him.
He'll fight for who he knows is the strongest.
Right.
You want to know the order I'd like to see the girls go in? I'd like to see the girls go like this. Ashlea. I'd like to see Janelle. Then I'd like to see Jennifer. I'd like to see Maggie go.
That's best case scenario with that. If you and me can win every other week, but you know that's just not
the case.
That's just not going to happen. I mean, it happens in...
That's why I'm saying we need to keep a promise between us and these others. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I went back up and I read the clue like 2 or 3 times. Without a sense of direction, you can't complete your first quest. I was just trying to take it all in and try to figure out the secret room. I wasn't sure what to think, actually. I started walking around the house, just kind of looking at everything. In the living room, there was the compass sitting on the table. And it just hit me. I was like, aha, I know that's it, but there were people all over the place. I couldn't lift it up and look at it. It was really eating at me inside, but I had to wait.
They always have these surplus.
Finally, I picked up the compass when no one was around. Everything was written backwards. I had to put it up to the mirror to read it. West, southwest from the subway doors. Forward 10 steps, and it will soon be yours. Go southeast 10 steps more will lead you through the secret door. Luckily, Sarah was the only one in there, and she was sound asleep. The fact that Sarah was right behind me sleeping made the whole thing that much more exciting. Finally, I felt something move. The wall gave way, and it looked like a royal bedroom with fur on the beds. It kind of looked like Donald Trump's bedroom or money room. There was this big gold key with a little gold key attached to it. There are 3 safes in the room, and I couldn't open them. I did try.
This was used for something.
There's a little door to peek if anybody's watching. I just started thinking, oh God, how am I going to get out of here without anybody finding or seeing me? Sarah didn't seem to be startled by anything I was doing, so maybe she's a sound sleeper, or she was watching me and I didn't know it. But I don't know that she heard me.